Dating is a skill. And like any other skill, when you master the fundamentals, when it comes time to execute, you just do. And you give a flawless, masterful performance. And you don't have to think about it. And it's not a struggle. Anyone who says dating is hard is admitting, they're confessing to you openly, publicly, that they don't understand the fundamentals of dating. Because if they understood the fundamentals of dating and had those fundamentals mastered, then they wouldn't be saying that dating is hard. They would say, what are you talking about? It's just as easy as walking. I mean, walking is a good example that I like to give to illustrate this concept because it's so apropos. I mean, most people that are walking don't even think about what they're doing when they're walking. They just do because they've mastered the fundamentals of walking so thoroughly that when it comes time to walk, they just execute. They don't think about what they do, and there's nothing hard about it. If somebody were to, somebody to say, hey, walking's so hard for me. The question that pops up in your head is why? Because, for so many of us, walking it seems so effortless. It seems so easy. It's like, why are you having a hard time with it? What's the problem? And that's the same attitude we should have with dating, because dating is as much a skill as walking is. And when you master the fundamentals of what you're trying to do, when it comes time to execute, you just do. You just execute flawlessly. Well, the fundamentals for what we're trying to do, when you're trying to do anything, okay, and not just dating, this could apply to anything really, because this is the way that we're biologically hardwired to work, where our thoughts determine our reality. As a man thinketh, so is he. So, what is it that determines our thoughts, our thought process? What is it that drives our habits with our decision-making processes, with our thinking that then ends up to produce the reality that we live on the outside? Well, assumptions play a huge role in that. What is it that we assume? And the assumptions that we carry by habit. We have a habit of carrying the assumptions that we have. So when it comes time to make decisions, we're actually playing out the habits that are holding those assumptions in play. So if you have faulty assumptions, naturally things aren't going to be that great for you when your thoughts then actually lead to actions, which then give you the reality that you experience in the outside world. And one of the most faulty assumptions that we can have in our dating journey is exactly what I was talking about in the monologue. This idea that says, well, if so-and-so that I'm considering is right for me, then I should feel a spark. Or I should be able to get some sort of revelation that says, yes, this is the one. You want to go ahead. You have the green light to go. We think that if we don't get that green light, that must then mean that this person is not right. But, if we like the person, then maybe we'll just kind of linger around and say, yeah, but I kind of like this person. And this is really, how I want to do this. And I really would like to have a green light here, but I don't really want to go unless I have the green light. And so, we're just standing on the fence of indecision because we can't decide to be on one side or the other. And we were looking to God to give us this spiritual confirmation, this revelation that says it is one way or the other. And, don't get me wrong. I've had those experiences where, I got that spiritual confirmation. And, the spiritual confirmation that I can remember. Actually, I've gotten it both ways. I've gotten yes and I've gotten no. Howdy, peeps. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Join the Journey radio program. And if you did, be sure to click subscribe so you can get more clips in the future. And be sure to check out the Join the Journey radio program broadcast every Wednesday night on the Join the Journey radio network. Find more information at jointhejourneyradio.com.